is the most effective way of doing your New Year's resolutions, because you are more likely to stick to them. You are more likely to continue with the things that you wanted to do. Really, the outcome is going to take care of itself. You are going to see yourself achieving all those things that you want to achieve, because hello everybody, if you're new, my name is Sthoko. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we're all about leveling up, we're all about becoming our best selves so that we can be able to live our best lives. So today I wanted to talk about New Year's resolutions. New Year's resolutions have become quite controversial lately because some people don't believe that they actually work. I for one 100% believe in New Year's resolutions, because not only do they give you direction in terms of what is it that you want to work towards in the new year, they also give you an opportunity to just reflect on the year that is ending, reflect on what has been working for you, what has not been working, where do you need to improve, which areas maybe need a bit of improvement. And if you are somebody that is all about self-development or self-improvement, just becoming the best version of yourself, that is something that you definitely need to spend time on, so that you can know what is it that you need to do in the new year that is actually going to level up your life, that is actually going to see you get to a better place and see you have a better year in terms of just growing, achieving all the things that you want to achieve. As much as a lot of people still believe in New Year's resolutions, a survey that was conducted by Forbes shows that 55% of the people that participated in the survey, which is more than half of those people, it shows that they only stuck to their New Year's resolutions for less than a year. And only 11% of those people even hit the 6-month mark when it comes to sticking to their New Year's resolutions. So this shows that it's quite difficult for a lot of people to stick to their New Year's resolutions, to just do what is it that they set out to do at the beginning of the new year. So today I want us to look at a new way of doing our New Year's resolutions, a way that is more likely to see us succeed in sticking to our New Year's resolutions. So how this actually came about is when I was reading this book, Atomic Habits, I came across a principle that I found very intriguing, very exciting, because essentially us wanting to do New Year's resolutions is basically us wanting to adopt new habits or different habits that will see us get to a different place that we have not gotten before. So when I was reading this book, I came across something that was very interesting, where the author talks about the reason why we fail at sticking to our new habits, or sticking to new habits that we want to implement in our lives. He says that the reason why most people fail is because, one, we are trying to change the wrong things, and two, we are trying to change things in the wrong way. That way we don't succeed in sticking with those new things that we are trying to change. So I'm going to take you through what I got to learn from this book in terms of what will make you more likely to succeed in those new things that you want to implement in the new year. So Jame Clear, the author of this book, Atomic Habits, says that there are 3 layers in behavioral change. The first layer is the outcome change, where we focus on the outcome that we want to see. For example, if you say you want to lose weight, you are focused on that outcome, that you want to see yourself having lost a certain amount of weight. So that will be your New Year's resolution, that will be your goal. And the second layer of behavioral change is process change, whereby you are now focusing on the process or the systems that you have to put in place that will help you to get to that outcome that you want to see. For example, with this outcome of wanting to lose weight, you might say that I want to implement a workout routine. You might say that I want to adopt healthier eating habits that will help me to get to this outcome that I want to see of me losing weight. So that's a process change. So the first one was outcome change. The second one is process change. And then he says that the deepest layer of behavioral change that is the most effective, that is the one that is most likely to see you succeed in whatever change it is that you want to implement in your life, that layer is identity change. You have to change the person that you are at that point to become the person that you want to be, or you see yourself to be, or you wish to be, in order for you to have a chance at really sustaining the changes that you want to make in your life. For example, still on this outcome of wanting to lose weight, instead of you saying that I want to exercise every day, I want to lose weight, I want to eat healthier, he says that you have to change your identity. For instance, you have to say to yourself that I am somebody that eats healthy. I am somebody that works out. I am somebody that, makes healthier choices. So you are changing your identity. You are now identifying as somebody that eat healthy. You are now identifying as somebody that works out on a regular basis. And it's not to say that these 3 layers of behavioral change, one is more important than the other. They are all important and they all play their part. But the most important thing is the order in which you want to implement these changes, or the order in which you work around these layers of behavioral change. Most people start with the outer layer, which is the outcome based change, to say that I want to lose weight, I want to make a certain amount of money, I want to do this and that. That is the most common way of making our New Year's resolutions. We just focus on the thing that we want to see to have happened. But he's saying that for us to have a better chance of sticking to those New Year's resolutions and seeing change in our lives, we have to start with the identity change. We have to start with changing our mindset, changing our beliefs about ourselves, changing our beliefs about what we are capable of, changing the way that we view ourselves. That way you are most likely to act in alignment with the person that you believe yourself to be. If you believe yourself to be a runner, for example, you believe yourself to be a runner, it means that your day-to-day schedule is going to incorporate running in it, because running is part of your identity. Running is part of who you are. You know, it's not just you saying that, I just want to go and run. It's very different than someone who refers to themselves or who believes themselves to be a runner. They are just going to live like a runner. They are going to go running, they are going to buy running shoes, they are going to just make sure that their schedule includes running because they believe themselves to be a runner. But if you don't believe yourself to be a runner, you are going to feel like it's a chore. You are going to feel like it's just one more thing that I have to do. That way you are less likely to stick to that, because now it's not part of your identity. It's just a chore to you. It's not part of your identity. So that's been a very interesting thing to me, to say that instead of me focusing on the outcomes that I want to see, how much money I want to make, how much weight I want to lose, how much of this I want to get, rather I must focus on the person that I want to become, the person that has those things, or the person that achieves those things. That way I have a better chance of sticking to that, because it will now become part of my identity. It will become part of me. It will become my lifestyle. So chances of me falling back into my old habits are very slim, because now I am a changed person. I'm a new person. I'm a runner now. I run. I'm somebody that makes healthier eating choices. I'm somebody that works out. I'm somebody that believes in living a healthy lifestyle. So my life is going to change in that way, and the outcome that I want to see is actually going to take care of itself, because now I'm this new person who believes in things that I might not necessarily have believed in before. But if I have not changed my identity, if I have not changed my beliefs, if I have not changed any of that, I'm still going to struggle. But if I change my identity to somebody that works out, to somebody that is healthy, then whenever I find it challenging, I'm going to ask myself, what will a healthy person do in this instance? What does a healthy person do on a day-to-day basis? What does a healthy person eat on a day-to-day basis? That way it's going to become part of my identity, and I'm more likely to stick with it for the long haul. Another thing that is highlighted in this book is that your behavior is usually a reflection of your identity, is usually a reflection of the person that you believe yourself to be. Like I said, that if you don't change your identity, if you still believe that you are not somebody that works out, you are not a healthy person, you are not somebody that prioritizes being healthy, if you still have that belief about yourself, your actions are going to be aligned with that. You are not going to make the healthiest choices. You are not going to spend time working out. You are not going to do all of those things because you don't believe yourself to be somebody that is healthy. You can apply this principle in many different areas of your life. It's not just applicable to somebody that wants to lose weight. In many different areas of your life, you have to change your identity in terms of becoming the thing that you want to see yourself. And soon after that, you will see that your behavior is going to be in alignment with the person that you believe yourself to be. I find this to be a very interesting way, and that is why I'm saying that this year we are doing our New Year's resolutions differently, because we want to stick with them for the long haul. We want our New Year's resolutions to have an impact. We want to sustain the changes that we want to implement. We want those habits to become part of our lives, to become part of our identity, so that we don't find ourselves 6 months down the line, 9 months down the line, having reverted back to our old habits, because that is a very common thing when it comes to New Year's resolutions. Becoming the best version of yourself requires you to continuously change, your beliefs, to change your identity, to expand your identity. So if you want more, you have to become more. So you have to continuously change the things that you believe about yourself. If, for example, you believe that you can only make a certain amount of money in a year, but you want to grow from that, it means that you have to change what you believe about yourself. If in the past you believe that that is all you could make in a year, you have to change that about yourself. Believe that you can actually make more, so that you can be able to make more. Because if you don't believe that, really, it's highly unlikely that you are going to be able to make more, because you don't believe that you can actually do it. So your actions will not be in alignment with somebody that makes a million rands in a year. Your actions are just gonna be in alignment with that person that you believe yourself to be. If it's somebody that only makes 100,000 rands in a year, then your actions are going to be in alignment with that. So that's the most important takeaway that I've gotten so far when I was reading this book, is that you really have to change your identity so that you can be able to sustain whatever change it is that you want to implement in your life. So this is the most effective way of doing your New Year's resolutions, because you are more likely to stick to them. You are more likely to continue with the things that you wanted to do, so that they can take you to that place that you wanted to get to. And if you spend time changing your identity, changing your beliefs, changing what you believe about yourself, really the outcome is going to take care of itself. You are going to see yourself achieving all those things that you want to achieve, because it is who you are now. It's part of your identity. It's part of what you do every single day. You don't even have to think about it. That way you're going to stick with it. I hope this video will be helpful to you. I hope when you are now sitting down and doing your New Year's resolutions, you're going to take this into consideration and actually implement it, so that you can see yourself achieving all the things that you want to achieve in the new year. I wish you all the best for the new year. I wish that you achieve all the things that you want to achieve. I wish that you become everything that you want to become. And if you did enjoy the video, please do give it a thumbs up, and also do click the subscribe button. We'd love a lot to have you over. And thank you so much for watching all the way through to the end. I will see you on the next video. Bye.